Hello, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the session today where we are going to be tapping into parallel realities. And I'm going to be talking about the experience of tapping into parallel realities and how you can start doing that yourself as well. And then we're going to end off, and I'm going to take you through a activation where we're going to connect into your parallel reality. So stay with me if you'd like to experience that at the end. So for me, I started first connecting to the idea of multiple timelines. That was the first level into this journey into parallel realities. And the first moment that I experienced this was actually when I was busy giving an activation. I was busy running a program. And when I was running that program and facilitating it online with a group of my clients, the energy of multiple timelines dropped in. And the only way that I can explain it is that it felt like it literally dropped into my body and into my cells and into my being. And I just had this deepening and this understanding and this increased awareness of the fact that there are multiple timelines and multiple realities that we get to experience. And the program that I was running at that point in time was connected to mapping out your client journey. And I believe the reason why it dropped in at that time was to help my clients see, understand, and feel the truth that there isn't one path that you need to continually try and find. If you are a heart-centered person and you believe that you are here to support humanity, perhaps you are a healer, perhaps you feel like you have a soul's mission in this lifetime. Often what can happen is, I'm one of those people, we can constantly feel like we're trying to work out what is the thing, what is the one path, what is our main mission here in this lifetime. And when you start connecting into the truth that there are multiple timelines, you're opening up to the fact that you get to dance between these different timelines, that there is not one path, that there are multiple paths, multiple experiences. And when that dropped in, what happened to my physical body is that I felt a pop in my lower back. And I, up until that point, had been struggling with my lower back for years, many years. I couldn't go shopping for more than half an hour because my back would just stop working. I couldn't cook in the kitchen for more than half an hour because my back would stop working. And in that moment when I felt that pop, I knew that that energy was gone. And I haven't had a problem since. And that's because I was tapping into the multiple timelines that exist. Please stay with me. I know this can sound very wacky. This entire video has the potential to be an activation for you. So take a moment now to just breathe and to open up to, even while I'm talking, even before I take you into connecting to your parallel realities, that just as I'm sharing with you, you are open to being activated into embodying your multiple timelines and your parallel realities. So the first concept is multiple timelines. There is not just one most abundant timeline. And even for myself, I used to run activations called Your Most Abundant Timeline. And can you see and feel how by saying that there is one most abundant timeline, we are taking away the opportunity to play when we think that there is one path that we need to step into. There are multiple timelines full of joy and bliss and freedom. And when you start accepting and embodying the truth that there are multiple timelines, what it does is it creates the freedom for you to play. because you're taking the pressure off of having to find that one path, and you now have the freedom to play, to dance between the different timelines. So that was the first level for me personally, and I'm sharing my story as a way for you to just feel the truth of this. The second layer was when I started tapping into parallel realities, which felt different to multiple timelines, because multiple timelines was more the understanding that there are multiple timelines and the understanding that I get to choose different paths and different experiences and play. But can you see, it still feels like it's in front of me. And this brings me to the difference between parallel realities versus old school manifestation, which is what I have taught up until now, is that one of the ways that we get to manifest is by embodying the energy, being in the energy of what it is that you are creating. But even the idea of co-creating with the universe as a way of manifesting still holds that energy of it being something that you are creating, that is ahead of you, that you are moving towards. Whereas when we start connecting into the truth that our parallel realities and different dimensions and multiple timelines already exist, they are already here, and you start tapping into that, it creates the energy of peace. And so let me share my story with you very quickly. In the last few weeks, I have been tapping into my parallel realities. Sounds crazy. And I believe that this energy is here for all of us. And I feel that in the last couple of weeks, in the last couple of months, in the last couple of years, humanity, Mother Earth, this world that we live in, the energy is shifting. Consciousness is changing. It's becoming more accessible. We can feel the energy. What we see and how we perceive the world is shifting. And all of us have access to this deepening and this expansion. It's almost as if we are taking the idea of intuition and we just amplifying it. It's not even intuition. It's about really being able to operate in what I call pure love energy, which is the energetic field that is who we are and what we are. We are energy beings and energy bodies. And because of that, we have the natural ability to tap into this beautiful energy field that flows through us, in us, around us, which I call your soul stream. And when we connect into this, and what's been happening to me in the last couple of weeks is that I have been, it's not even seeing my parallel realities, it has been experiencing them. And in one of my parallel realities, let me just share it with you, I was me, but completely different, but completely the same, if that makes sense. So I had blue and green tattoos running all the way up and down my arm and into my chest. I had a nose ring, which I used to have in my 20s, and I may get again. And more than that, though, I was so comfortable in my skin, in my being, in my body, in my humanness, in my gifts, in who I am. I've had experiences when I'm awake, and I've had experiences in my dream state as well. What I would like you to take away from this is that the experiences drop me into knowing, seeing, and being who I am in a way that I can't explain. I don't have words. I have worked with energy for many years. About 5 years ago, I started working with the elements, fire, air, earth, water, and I started using elemental alchemy. And in that time, I really felt what it was like to experience energetic alchemy, as in having energy move through me and experiencing alchemy. And this is a form of alchemy. And alchemy really is being able to shift from one state to another in an instant. And so, what we're doing is we're transcending time. And we all now have the capability to transcend time, to tap into what you can think of as soul time. And when we're connecting into soul time, we're connecting into your soul, so the part of you that exists beyond this lifetime, beyond this physical body. And in that way, you are tapping into your soul's wisdom, your soul's intelligence, the infinite field of intelligence that exists. And then in that way, you are tapping into not only the multiple lifetimes that your soul's experienced, but in this physical lifetime, in this physical body, the multiple timelines and the multiple realities that all already exist when you are tapping into transcending time and soul time. And this is something I've been teaching for many, many years, but we teach that what you are manifesting already exists. But now, for me personally, it's something that I've felt, and therefore something that I really want to share with everybody else, because I feel that, especially if you're watching this right now and you're here with me now, that you are able to experience this for yourself. And what the gift of parallel realities is, it is a knowing, an embodiment of the truth of who you are in such a beautiful way. It is so peaceful. A lot of healers, leaders, coaches, we feel like we're here to serve. We are often seekers. We are reading, learning, absorbing. And what this does is it drops you into the energy of peace, so that there is no need to seek. There is no need to search. It's just an energy of pure love that just is. And it comes from you being so comfortable with who you are in this lifetime, and so deeply embodied in your truth and your power. In that way, you're able to go out there and create magic in the world, because it's just a natural extension of who you are. One of the experiences when I was tapping into my parallel realities is that what I noticed is that previously, and we're going to do it now when we go through the activation, previously, when I would take my clients through creative visualizations, or when I would take myself through a creative visualization in order to manifest. Okay, so there's no in order to manifest, number one, because we're not trying to manifest, we're just trying to be. It's in the being that we are manifesting. But we are creating and we are visualizing. So we are seeing something, and the feeling that I get, and the sense that I get, is that, let's call it old school manifestation. We are connecting into our desires, and we are seeing what we desire, and then we are visualizing it, and then we are creating it. And I'm not saying that doesn't work, but the difference is that approach, often what we do is we're connecting into our human desires versus our soul desires. So when we're connecting into our parallel realities, we're really connecting into what our soul desires for us to express in this lifetime. And we are not seeing it and then creating it. We are literally dropping into it and experiencing it. So what I found is that it's almost as if I am seeing frequency, I'm seeing the energy, and seeing the colors, and seeing how energy moves, and then that is translating into the physical reality. So it's energy, it's seeing the energy and the frequency first, and then seeing how that translates into what it is that you are manifesting. And we'll do it now when we go through it. Okay, quick break for questions. So juicy. I've been interested in the concept of parallel reality. I'm so glad to find it. It's such a pleasure. Does this kind of meditation shift you to the best possible reality at once, or is it a process? Well, I don't believe that there is a best possible reality. I believe that there are multiple possible realities. And it's just about setting the intention that you are staying true to you and staying in alignment with your truth. And we always set the intention that it is for your highest good, the highest good of humanity. And then you just let it flow. Exactly, it's already done. Okay, so again, your ideal reality, take the word ideal out, let it be fun, let it be joyful. Know that there are many joyful, playful, abundant, prosperous, creative realities for you to experience. Take the pressure off yourself and know as well that this is a natural process. This is not something that we need to try and experience. Your many most abundant timelines is simply connected to you being able to be in your truth and your power. And your truth and your power is your most natural state. It is not something outside of you that you need to try and experience. And again, this is one of the reasons I believe why often when we manifest, it's because we're trying to reach a place that we believe is outside of who we are. And what Parallel Realities does is it drops you into your most beautiful, joyful experience of you. And in that way, you naturally manifest because you are just naturally holding that energy. Okay, I think I've done a lot of talking and I think we're probably ready to experience a taste of it. All right, so thank you for being here and thank you for sharing this space with me. So let's tap in. When you are ready, get comfortable, preferably straighten your spine. Start slowing your breath down. I'm just getting comfortable. If it feels good, close your eyes. And as you slow your breath down, release any expectation of how this needs to flow. And just allow yourself to simply be in the time and space and body that you're in now. As you are slowing your breath down, bring your awareness to your breath moving in and out. And feel how your body automatically and naturally relaxes as your breath falls into a gentle rhythm. And with every breath, there is a sense of connecting in deeper and deeper. Connecting into that part of you that extends beyond your physical body. Connecting into your soul, connecting into your soul stream. If it feels good, I'm inviting you to place your hand on your heart. As you are breathing in and out, now feel how every in-breath is warming your heart space up. As your heart becomes a portal, a bridge. Your heart becomes a bridge with your soul stream, with the pure love, energetic field that flows through you, in you, and around you. Your heart becomes the portal, becomes the bridge to the vast expansive universe. Connects you to soul time. And yet you are grounded in your physical body. You are grounded in this lifetime. You are grounded into your truth and your power in this lifetime. And you have access to soul time. You have access to your soul's wisdom, to your soul's intelligence. And in soul time, all your parallel realities and multiple timelines already exist. In this moment, imagine that you are standing on Mother Earth, your feet are on the ground. You can feel Mother Earth's heartbeat through the soles of your feet. You are connected to the night sky, to the stars. You feel completely at home and at peace. I'd like you to see, feel, and perceive that there is a portal in front of you, and next to this portal are multiple buttons that represent your multiple timelines and multiple realities. And there is a sense that you get to stand in this place and choose where you desire to be at any point in time. And as you look at all of these buttons, there is one that is shining brightly, that is calling for you to press it. And as you press this button, there is a sense of dropping into, merging with a joyful, peaceful, expansive, deeply embodied parallel reality that already exists. And I'm inviting you first to feel this parallel reality through energy, through frequency, through feeling and sensing. This parallel reality feels peaceful and joyful and playful. As you are connecting in, notice how you are deeply happy within yourself. There is a sense of peace that you've never experienced before. You are so comfortable and so joyful and so peaceful. There is a sense that you are meeting yourself for the first time. And then notice how, as you look around, as you sense and feel the frequencies, the energies, the pure love energies that are flowing through this parallel reality, you are noticing how the energies and the frequencies are crystallizing into physical form, and a reality is forming around you. Just let it naturally rise without judgment. I'm inviting you to play in this reality, to move through it, feel the textures. Notice if you can smell something interesting. Use all your senses and allow this reality to be a joyful playground for you. See, feel, perceive, and connect to you moving through this parallel reality. You are moving through this parallel reality fully embodied, deeply at peace. You are a powerful being and you feel your power. You are tapped into your creativity. You are tapped into your truth. And there is a sense of you being and doing as you please in this lifetime. I'm inviting you to connect to the truth that this experience of you already exists. It is you. It is your most natural, powerful state. And I'm inviting you to breathe this reality into your heart space. Breathing in 3 times. And on the exhale, sending this beautiful energy down through golden roots stemming out of the soles of your feet into Mother Earth, grounding it into your physical body and into this lifetime. Breathing it in. Grounding it in. This reality already exists. It is here for you to experience, to be in this energy. As you are breathing it in, feel how you are breathing the frequency in, the energy in. It is dropping into your body, it is dropping into your cells. It is activating, integrating easily and peacefully in your physical body, shifting your DNA gently, tapping you into your truth and your alignment. This activation is aligning you to your truth and allowing that to be integrated into your cells. You can see, feel, and connect to every cell in your body, opening up to receive this activation joyfully. And so we are integrating and activating your parallel reality for your highest good, for the highest good of humanity into your cells. Grounding it into your physical body and into this lifetime. Beautiful. So know that this activation remains with you And we set the intention that you will be able to tap into your parallel realities beyond the one that you just tapped into, simply through the power of intention. And you can ask for your parallel realities to come and show themselves to you, perhaps in your dream state. As you go to sleep tonight, you can ask for your parallel realities to drop in. I'm just going to take a moment to ground you all back into your physical body. So as you are listening to my voice, just feel yourself coming back into your physical bodies. Feel yourself in the room, in the chair that you're on, or the bed that you're on, or the floor that you're on, wherever you are. Connect into your surroundings, feel the air around you, maybe wriggle your fingers, stretch, wriggle your toes. When it feels good, open your eyes and come back. Let me know how that was for you, please. I would love to hear if you are comfortable to share that in the comments. That would be great. And what I would like to end off with, I think I said this is a 45-minute activation, so it's going to cut me off soon, is that ways that you can incorporate this is, again, just set the intention, be open to your parallel realities coming in at any time. It could be when you're daydreaming. It could be when you are doing something that you love to do. So if you are an artist and you love painting and you get caught up in that whole process, it may come in then. Perhaps when you're running, when you're swimming, when you are lying in the sun, just enjoying the sun's rays on your body, when you are meditating, when you are sleeping. There are no rules. And when you close your eyes tonight, ask for your parallel realities to start dropping in. And when you open your eyes tomorrow morning and every morning from now on, connect into being able to see frequency and energy, seeing life through different eyes, through the lens of pure love. And just that alone will start shifting what you see and what you experience. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. And here's just a quick question, just to clarify the process of the meditation. It's not meant to visualize. Exactly. Spot on. And I love visualizing, so it's also okay to visualize if that is what's easier for you, but it's about just setting the intention to connect into what your soul desires, not what your human desires. Connecting into the energy and the frequency first, and then allowing what rises to rise. And when it rises, it may rise in the form of a visualization. It may rise in the form of a feeling. So for me, when I experienced this for the first time, I saw colors, pinks and blues and greens first, and then that crystallized into seeing my actual physical reality. And so I did visualize it, but it just held a different energy to almost making up the visualization, if that makes sense. Yay, I'm so happy it's what you needed today. Any other questions before I close off and say goodbye?